Hey everyone, welcome back. I'm Carlos, the Malibu artist. If you've been following this channel, you know I spend a lot of time filming sharks from above and below. What you're about to see is something I've never captured before. This footage shows the moment a fast-moving boat strikes a white shark, and more importantly, what happens right before the moment of impact and what happens right after. The shark's behavior, its injuries, and how it reacts in the minutes that follow are quite telling. Now, I've filmed boat strikes in the past before. In fact, here's one of them. This small boat smashes into the white shark, but it appears no injury was inflicted as a result. In fact, the shark even stayed around for a while, and these boaters got a really good view at a pretty sizable great white shark. While injuries are common for sharks in the wild, more and more I'm noticing that injuries inflicted by human activity seem to be on the rise. From fishing lines scraping the shark's body, to torn dorsal fins, to missing pectoral fins, the injuries on white sharks here are quite more common than I ever imagined. But last week, I filmed a boat strike resulting in an immediate injury. My heart sank as soon as I filmed it live. As far as I know, it may be the first time the moment of impact has been documented on film. This is a rare and sobering look at the fragile line where nature and human presence meets. Let's take a look. This is the shark just minutes before the encounter, swimming calmly near the surface. Great whites are often seen cruising like this. While we don't know exactly why they do it, many believe it's a way to conserve energy, soak up the warmth near the surface, or move with oxygen-rich waves. These creatures are built for survival, but even they are vulnerable because out here, in an ocean shared with people, they're not immune to the fast pace of human activity. This fast-moving boat caught my attention as it approached. It was headed in the same direction where I had been filming the shark just minutes earlier. As the boat drew closer, I repositioned myself, trying to get ahead of it. Out of all the vastness of the ocean, the boat and the shark were on a collision course. At first, I wasn't sure if there had been contact. Everything happened so fast. But then, from the boat's wake, the shark reappeared. That's when I saw it. A white gash cut across its body, giving away its location. A faint trail of blood spilled behind it. In that moment, the uncertainty turned to reality. This shark had been struck. As it rose toward the surface, the injury became more visible, but I needed a better view. Now, as the shark slowly makes its way to the surface, we get a rare and close-up look at the injury. The region known as the caudal peduncle is severely damaged. This may be the first time a white shark injury has been observed and documented in the exact moment of impact. In the following moments, the shark made several dives, and I actually lost the shark for a minute or two. Part of me wondered if the shark would ever reappear. But it did. The shark reappeared about a half-mile north of where the strike occurred. I positioned myself directly above it, using the drone to get a clear view of its swimming behavior and overall condition. Filming from above allowed me to assess how the shark was moving, whether the injury was affecting its strength or balance. This vantage point gave an unprecedented perspective on how the shark was coping with an injury in real time. So what are the chances of this shark surviving a long life? It's hard to say, but one thing is certain. The shark that was peacefully cruising just minutes earlier will likely face a different reality in the days and weeks ahead. The full extent of internal trauma is impossible to know from above, but white sharks are remarkably resilient. Still, in an ocean where only the fittest survive, this shark will have to adapt, and it will have to adapt quickly. The wound cuts deep into the shark's caudal peduncle, the narrow part of the body that connects to the tail. This region plays a major role in propulsion and maneuverability. A deep injury here could compromise muscle function, and in more severe cases, even damage the spinal cord. But from what I could observe, the shark continued to swim with a steady, coordinated movement. It's a promising sign that the spinal column may have remained intact. I've seen sharks recover from massive wounds before, but this may be the worst I've personally witnessed. The most encouraging sign is that the shark is still moving forward, staying level and not showing any obvious signs of distress. But then again, it is very hard to be certain. It gives me some hope, though. It gives us some hope that maybe, just maybe, I'll find this shark again. Because moments like this should remind us that the ocean is not just a place of beauty, it's a place of impact, and what we do here actually matters. So what do you guys think? Even though the white sharks are resilient, do you think this one will survive? As for me, I'm not so sure. Over the years, I've filmed several sharks with injuries of all kinds. There's Arrow, who I'm still searching for, this shark from last year, and a handful of others I've documented with pretty clear and visible wounds. But here is what concerns me. I've never seen any of those injured sharks return. I know sharks are built to endure, and I do see the same individuals along our coast again and again, but the injured ones, they rarely come back. I really hope I see this shark again. That's going to do it for this week. Thanks for watching. If this video resonated with you, consider subscribing, leaving a comment, or sharing it. It helps more than you know. And it does take a lot of time and a lot of patience to capture the content that I'm sharing with you. So your support is very much appreciated. I'm going to go out and film some more sharks this week. Hopefully I capture some cool things, and I'm always searching for the next little baby shark. You never know when one will appear. Thanks again, and you guys have a great week.